There goes our cabin that we just jacked up and put on a trailer. Please don't break. Well, we got our cabin here in one piece. So we'll walk around and see. We got it all jacked down and on blocks. So this is going to be our kitchen when I get it all going. I already started pulling some paneling out here. We'll go inside and see what we got. This has an overhang. So, yeah. Take you inside. Alright. Got a loft up there. We're going to pull it out and put a big loft all the way across with stairs, I think. I'm going to pull this wall out. This pocket door, I think I can use it in my other cabin for a bathroom. I got to pull all this out. Take all this down. So, definitely got a vacuum in here. But that's what we got so far. I'm going to pull a bunch of this stuff out and we'll keep you up to date. Well, I got my stairs put in here temporarily so we can get up here better. And we'll show you what we've been working on. All right, we got all the insulation out. Got all the paneling tore off, the electrical out, the plumbing out of the back. We got that support up there just temporarily, but we took out the loft. We're gonna actually bring the loft, the 2x4s for the loft will go underneath the wall, and I'll have to run supports down to hold them. I was gonna go above the wall, but that loft is already kind of small, and this is 8, but we don't need quite 8 feet, so. But yeah, I started marking my, you can see that. We'll zoom in. Started marking my marks for my 16 inches, 32 inches, 4 feet on that side. 16 inches, 32 inches, and 4 feet on that side. So that's my first 4 because I got to run a 2x4 across there to help support that. But I've got to take all. Now let's zoom back out. I've got to take all of these 2x4s across here out so I can run more boards because none of these boards are 16 inches apart. So I think I'm going to start on this back wall first. Get all these middle ones out. I'm not removing these ones, but I'm going to go 16 inches. So wherever 16 inches is, if it's not close, I'll add one. If it's close, I'll leave it. But yeah, not a whole lot I can do. It's a shed. But that's what we'll do. And then we'll start working on this wall over here and this wall over here. And we'll start getting our loft put in. But yeah, I decided not to do stairs. We're gonna put like a 3 or 4 foot landing here. And then we're going to do a ladder that leans towards the loft up there because I want to put a loft all along this side above the door, but have an open spot for the ladder down here. So that works out good. But got to move this plywood out, move the rest of this paneling out, cut some of these 2x4s down just a hair. They're just a hair tall. And I can start that back wall. So that will be tomorrow. Oh, yesterday, let's see. Yesterday I started, well, it got dark, but I cut 2 pieces of that paneling. I mean, it's real thin, but it's not going to last. But cut 2 pieces of that paneling to put down here for a skirt along the house. I had to dig down a little in that spot there, but I'm going to put that all the way around because I got enough. I mean, it's fairly thick. It's quarter, well, yeah, it's about 1/4 of an inch. But, yeah, it'll last. This is temporary permanent. It's got a spot it's going to go, but we're not ready to put it there. So everything's temporary permanent around here. So that's where we're at. And we'll see you tomorrow. Well, I've tried and I have no idea how to get these out. I can't figure out how they've got them in. So I'm just going to have to take the saw and cut them out. So that's what I'm doing now. Got the generator running and then extension cord across the yard. All right. Got 2 of the beams put in the right way. Got window put in, a couple of plugs down there, a couple other supports in the wall. That's still more than 16 inches, but it's not gonna hurt nothing. Still got to cut that out, put supports in there, all along there. This beam that goes across there, I got to put a beam, goes right across those splits to hold the top up. Oh, this one's coming out, but that one there, because remember, these are tied into the wall. See, they're tied into the wall. These are just hanging on the wall. That is not what I want. Plus, that's high. Gives me an extra 3 inches. So that's what we're doing. I might have to take this whole window out because my beam ties in right up there where that 2x4 is above the window. And the way that is, it's going to put all the weight on the window. So I might have to pull that all out and redo it. I was going to put a plug down there, but if I pull this out, everything's going to be off. So I got to wait. So I got to pull this box off. Maybe. But that's where we're at. Got a little color in here. But yeah. Fireplace is going to go in that corner. This is going to be living area over here. I'm going to put a bathroom right here with the ladder. Well, we're going to do a kind of a ladder stairs. I don't know, up onto that beam, but the loft will extend out over the door. And this will just be the opening for the ladder stairs. So still got to put a piece of plywood there. I had to put a few screws in this plywood that was, the floor was moving. But yep, we're getting there. I got one little square of insulation up there. So that's where we're at today. Well, it's another day. We got this skirting on all the way around except for this one spot because I got that 2x6 sticking out. I'll probably make that a, I don't know what I'll do with that, something for an entryway to get under there maybe. I don't know, but got it all the way around here. I got a little bit of stuff moved in here electrical wise. That's gonna be a light switch. I moved that one up, it was a little low. Got outside plug box put in. I'm gonna put a light, put a round light up there for porch light. But we'll come back here. I got some Romex out of the other cabin that was rolled up, and just enough to do these 2 plugs. They're all stapled in. Comes over, goes up the wall, all stapled in. And that will just go up there and hang down with the plug on the end temporarily for my refrigerator so I can hook my solar up. But yeah, now we can get a bunch of insulation in this back wall because I got all this pink stuff I gotta figure out what to do. So I'll use it back there, and it's it's real thin. I'm gonna have to put about 6 layers in there, but I think I got enough to do this wall. So that's what we're doing. Make sure I get good shots of my staples, about every 1.5 feet. Just in case building inspector bitches. You never know. Staples there. Staple there. Alright. Hi everybody, King Falcor here. We're still working on the cabin while we've got materials, so turn you around and show you what I did. Alright, well, this is what I did. All that 1/2 inch insulation, I cut it down and I was able to fit it in this back, almost the whole back wall. I got to leave that open for the beam. But, yep, that took almost all day. Holy cow. So, got my 2 beams up there. Oh, plus, I was talking about how I had to rip this. I didn't have to rip the window out, but I had to seriously do some, I had to tear those out. There was like 3 boards in there. I had to tear them out, put that in, put that support across for the beam there. Had to tear this all out and put new boards in there. But move that light switch. So, yep, I got that all done. It's ready to go. So, that's what I've done. So, that's it for today.
Please press the like and the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon for notifications.